Right. Good morning, afternoon, evening, and night for my beautiful viewers joining us here today. This is our seventh part of the Blasphemous playthrough. So if you find yourself jumping in now out of all times, part 7, feel free to come join us earlier in the series. On my channel, you'll find that we've chronologically posted these recordings. As of the last part 6, quick math tells you there. Made some extremely serious progress towards this game. In fact, we defeated what was the last of the 3 visages, and arguably the hardest boss fight that we have had up until this point. So it's opened up a lot of new opportunities with us. It's opened up some doors, if you will, remembering that cutscene, and we'd hope to see that today. But there's some last-minute completionist items that I have yet to really follow through on behalf of my promises made to you guys, my viewers, that we're going to see here today in part 7. So stay tuned, and hopefully, with more parts to come, we'll be making even more progress with that. But until then, let's go ahead and kick it off. It looks like we are 33.86% completed, so officially over the 1/3 landmark there. So being that this is part 7, I I think there was a recording where I said we're gonna do like 40 recordings. We've trimmed that down to an estimated 18, but look and see, I've devoted 6.5 hours to this playthrough so far, and it's been nothing but a blast. Like I said, this is a platformer game. It's very punishing. I've said that in earlier playthroughs, earlier recordings. Still very much so, just as punishing, but I think we're getting better at it, which is making things a little bit more enjoyable. So, yeah, let's kick it off. Very good. So Tears of Atonement to kick it off. So we used Tears of Atonement. The last time that I remember using those was with Nacimiento, I think his name was. He was the child-looking fellow with the face on his stomach. He was able to give us the ability to enhance our flasks, which is what we use to do spur-of-the-moment healing during this playthrough. So as you can see here, this is the current map that we're looking at. Let's see, how do we? It says number pad 2. I am not going to play around with that too much. But yeah, look, a lot of expansion in our map. But one of my last recordings, I noted that there was an area up here where our first boss fight happened that I was not able to access because of the poison. So for those of you guys that watched the last playthrough, you saw that I got a new item that can potentially help us out in these scenarios. Actually, not help us out, but completely walk us through that, and that poison no longer affects us. So looks like we got a little bit of going, a little bit of climbing to do. But maybe if I can retrace my steps and find one of those portals, I might be able to get back up there. But for now, let's make some progress. We're in the desecrated cistern. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe a means to get me up this alleyway. A literal elevator. Who could have thought? What a fantastic installment here. I'm not sure when this game was set out, but considering I'm wearing night gear, I'm sure it's far beyond what our standard elevator technology entails. Wow, that was a good bit of progress. All right, so we're gonna have to make our way all the way back up. Which, for those of you guys, like I said, that have been following us during this playthrough, that trek was originally borderline impossible. So let's try to make this let's try to make this light work today. These guys are extremely annoying. Oh. Yeah, let's go up. I'm gonna go straight for that poison area, I think. Rest in peace. Are we going up? No, we're going over. Look at that. That's another thing that I really want to kind of rehearse today, is getting That was pretty sweet. Let me see if this actually works. Hold on. Is this a good way for me to get the cherubs? Oh, beautiful. When I first started this playthrough, I thought that those were like some sort of cripple, some sort of like movement issues that I had going on. Oh. Wow. How much easier does that make those confrontations, you guys? That is just fantastic. Alright. Let's make our way over. Closed off room. So another thing I like to note is that in these maps, like, you can definitely see like where there is space yet to be discovered. So like here, not being a bordered quadrant of the map, like I have just not stepped foot in that. Not necessarily saying that that's an important spot. We can look at that here in a moment. But obviously as you go farther up north, this is where like all the snow was. You know, where we faced that one guy with the gash in his head and the floating arms. This was the area that was completely blocked by poison, but what I can show you here in a moment is that I currently have the Silvered Lung of Dolphus, which is actually our first relic that we obtained in the playthrough. Being that there are 3 slots and 7 options, I hope that there's a lot more discovering to do there, but that, if you read that while I was explaining, actually makes you immune to poison damage. So who would have thought, right? And just to make our lives a little bit easier, I'll set this checkpoint and we will progress. Not sure why that's important for me to open my inventory. Oh! Well, fantastic! What's he give me here? A frozen olive. He's broken out. He's broken out. That's fantastic. A rosary bead. Summer fruit trapped in an endless winter, born from an olive tree turned into a prison, its frosted oils bolster the wearer's defenses when their strength is nearly exhausted. Okay. That reminds me of an ability in another game we used to play, where your health would get lower, so your attacks would get higher, but this is defensive, obviously. That's interesting. I don't think I'm going to equip that for now. I am very happy with our 2 rosary beads, but always worth keeping those things on hand, right? Wow. And having that extra little bit of oomph there on those combos is definitely causing for quite the see, look, I can just take care of them in one fell swoop. A lot of these enemies I remember because we spent so long on them. Alright, that is not ideal. Thankfully, our biliary flasks are actually quite overpowered now. Looking like I am still having to get myself knocking the rust off in these playthroughs. Wow, and I like to reminisce on how hard it was for me. Okay, that's fine. Wow, that used to take me 7 hits to kill those. I do remember that pretty vividly. Now we are simply making light work of these guys. Also very easy to counter these guys if you just don't run into them like I like to. Well, I will tell you one thing that has not gotten easier for me is the what do you call it? Ooh, is the ladders. trying to get on the ladders is just borderline impossible, man. Where are we at? We can go either right or left, so I will choose the right. That was a failed charge attack. I actually did not intend. So I've seen these routes in particular on other places in the map. However, I am not too well informed about how to get to those, how to open those up. I don't know why. It seems like they are still very much so giving me issues. That is okay. We are allowed to have issues, right? I got plenty of issues as is that are not game pertaining, not pertaining to the game. Oh, wind ain't blowing the right way. Nothing I can really do to overcome that. But yeah, really looking forward to getting into this poison area. Oh wow. Did I just hit him? Wow. So I have actually used all of my biliary flasks. Just trying to get back up. Say that was a hard stretch. Like at the beginning of the game to ask you to do that with very rudimentary skills and you know my health bar still is yet to really see an improvement. Obviously, like everything surrounding me has, like my Mea Culpa, the blade that I'm using has been upgraded with plenty of skills and different move sets. The amount of biliary flasks I can control, let alone the interesting. Yeah, let me not die to them. And then for those of you guys that do remember the playthrough, obviously I had easily devoted an entire episode to getting past this point without using this checkpoint. So very discouraging. But hey, now we're here. Poison should not bother us. And that is right. I'm actually not going to use my biliary flasks here, because if I have to, then that's an issue. Oh, it's E! Whoa! E does not like this. Yeah, you quite literally deserve that. I've acquired the Heart of the Saltpeter Blood. What? Oh, it's another Mea Culpa heart. So I need to figure out how to actually get to use these. So I need to kneel in sacred ground to reforge Mea Culpa's heart. Now the question that now arises is, where is sacred ground and how can I get to that point? Attack damage is increased when the Penitent One is close to death. So that's so funny. I literally just talked about that as another ability. So we have one that can up your defenses, and now we have one that can up your attack, if we can install this as a Mea Culpa heart. Core blessed with fervent prayers can be inserted in the Mea Culpa, increases the tears of atonement reap, but prevents the use of, yeah, that's messed up. Exposed longer to enemy attacks. Interesting. Is there any other option for us up here now? Nope, we have completely explored this area. Awesome. So hey, when it comes to it, for a Mea Culpa heart, that's awesome. I just need to know how to use them now. That is the issue. Yep. So, knowing that would be the heart that I would use as of right now, I would say that trip was worth it. I just, like I said, I just really need to understand like how to get to that point. Sacred ground. I mean, it seems like everything's sacred ground in this game. Like, every time I come to a new area, it's like some sort of fancy name. Let me just make sure, like, if I'm falling, like, I'm not going down. That is not ideal. Oh, that's not ideal either. Just use a slice. Yep, totally not ideal, you guys. Thank you for really trying your hardest to get at me. Alright, I really appreciate your... Oh! That would have been very bad. Oh! No, you are just unfortunately gonna have to skip. I am literally at 1 health. That almost completely reset me. I actually don't have any words. I really don't. Oh my god, that hurts. That hurts my freaking soul, man. Why is going down just as hard as it is going up? Yep, alright, dude. Go fuck yourself. Actually, real time, bro. Real time, bro. End it all. Oh my gosh. It's funny, because, like, I actually am just being completely dismissive of combat right now, and it actually is proving to be quite the challenge to avoid combat, funny enough. Dude, bro's moving a mile a minute. Thank God for new fall damage, right? All right. Ooh, they are fairly fast. Can't catch me now. That is very happy to hear that my main man has ended up surpassing his punishment there, or whatever may have had him get to that point. What? Oh, that is sacred ground. Okay, so oh. I'm so happy that I actually decided to press inventory there. I was seriously wondering. Wait, so what is that again? When the Penitent One is close to death, attack damage is increased. What about this one, though? Can be asserted the Mea Culpa boosts the blocking stance, increasing its duration, but exposes the Penitent One longer to enemy attacks. I'm gonna switch it real quick. I want to see what that means. Very nice. Very nice. I will keep this because it doesn't really change like my gameplay. Right. there is a lot that could be done there. And there are portals throughout this place now. So I think this is a portal. I'm gonna be honest, I think that is a portal. If not, then the hands are portals. But I think we'll verify that in a moment. Let me go down. Sorry, bro. I hate to say it, but you are just simply not worth my time, brosif. Get down here. I got bigger fish to fry. Damn. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of... Womp womp. So yeah, those doors are opened. Those aren't, wait, these aren't the doors that I'm looking for. Oh, that is for my guild. I am very concerned. I need to find a way to increase my sword health. That's what I really, or not my sword health, but my health. I need to figure out how to do that. I have no need to really go down there now. I need that portal. Like that is just simply not gonna help. Light work, bro. An idiot. I think I remember that happening to me last time too. Couple ammo. Ow, damn. Don't worry, my biliary flasks are freaking epic, bro. Consecrate here real quick. We are slowly making our way to what I believe is the portal, and I think the hand mark is the portal. which doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Absolute soft spawn. Okay, cool. Oh, so yeah, all right. Well, the portal is a hand then, which I guess makes some sense. How does one get to that point? That is very peculiar. Cool. Let's use said travel here. I think this is where I wanted to go anyways, right? Yeah, we've lost a little bit of progress in those areas. John though, I'm not too fond of, but I am fond about the Grievance Ascents. There's a little bit of lower opportunities that we've yet to really understand. Oh, I should actually probably use this though. Yeah, you thought you could get me, bro. Oop. Just interact with this real quick, set my spawn point, and then we are going to descend. What? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me, bro. Wow, interesting. It's extremely frustrating. I might as well just go back up and re-heal. I guess it resets the mobs. That hurt me again. I'm kind of confused about how that happens. Poison. I ain't afraid of no poison though. I ain't afraid of none of these guys. I've already done my time with them. I just instinctively used that because I didn't really know what else to do. And that was pretty awesome. I am extremely happy with how that looked. The Knot of Rosary Rope. Wait, so I have two of those. From the threads of the habits amongst deceased in ancient times. Yeah, so does that increase my rosary things? Or more underneath? Yeah, I'm not playing with this. Alright. Come at me, come on. Just get this over with. Oh, I got two of you guys. Still got a little bit farther down. Okay. No, I do not need to. Not for 500 tears, bro. I totally just willingly freaking sauced myself. How fantastic is that? Have you seen a better brain fart? Per se, have you? Alright, looks like we will go back down. I actually do not enjoy having those guys around. Little pouncing boys. So what are we doing, guys? Come on. We're better than this. That was it. Yep. Alright, cool. So I got 2 of you guys now. Oh, so I can only hit you once. Bam! Was there a second one? Nope, cool. Not dealing with you and her at the same time, bro. It's just really annoying. Bam! Upward swinging. Bam! Destroyed. Goodbye. There is a lower option. And there's an upper option, which I haven't. Second flask. I'm not sure what those. You see those little fireflies in the center there? Right there in the center? I'm not too sure what that might be. These guys are just. Their lives are just unfortunate. Alright, come on. Get back at me. Let's go. Where you at? I'm not even gonna begin to try to. I'm not gonna just jump to my death there, bro. I'm so unsure. I don't know what that is. Nice. So happy, like I don't really have to worry about the poison anymore, you know? This has been a fantastic development. Does this go through? Let me see real quick. Ah. That's like the only way I could have. Yeah, no. Can't do a range attack upwards. Oop, there's some flowers. Somebody's got something going on. That boy got a head full of hair. What is going on here? Like I said, this is just way too much. This is so much. I just... Like, what am I supposed to do with that? You know? I just don't have any words. Alright, we're gonna make it back to that portal. I'm gonna go to that open door. I'm gonna see what's up with that. Because obviously that's like the biggest development now, with us defeating those 3 visages. Oh. Right, am I in the right spot? Cool. Keep going up till I get to the hand. So I can go talk to the hand. The platforming aspect of this game truly is like entertaining though. Like in itself, really came to appreciate that after the most recent boss fight we had with the 3 ladies and their tools, because that was a steadily rising setting, you know, where you couldn't just stay on one platform or else you'd be engulfed by the flames. And I appreciated that. I thought that that was a really interesting way to kind of have a boss fight, where like you had to keep those things in mind, you know, always and forever. But yeah, that was a tough boss fight, guys. That was a lot, having to keep, you know, yourself in check with their tools, watching them, watching you. I'm not really worried about these guys. Yeah, I am gonna have to keep finding my way up there, which is fine. Sorry, bro. Yep, that's great. Thank you guys so much for your time. Yeah, always good having you guys. Yep. Yep. Bam. Oh. That was fantastic. That dodging attack is absolutely just goated. Alright, we are rapidly climbing our way back up so that we can go to those doors that were opened for us because we defeated those visages, which I am so pumped about. I can only imagine what is waiting for us. I can only imagine what's waiting for us now that we've opened up those doors. Turn around, please. Dude, I'm not gonna try that. You're literally just sitting there puppy guarding the damn... Alright, I think this is the... Yeah. Yep, this is it. Alright, cool. Sorry, bro. That electricity that's emitting from my attacks once I do the executions. I haven't quite seen the amount of damage that it can do, but I'm pretty certain that's going to be some serious stuff. Oh, look at this!
Sister, I know you are there. Even if I can't see you, hear my plea. After your departure, it is now my turn to prove I'm deserving of our captain's trust. I will not fail, Cvstodia. And may the greatest of pains devour me if I let the penitents through this door. On your guard, Penitent One.
You're gonna die, unfortunately. Whether or not it's here, it's one of them. Goodness, alright, bro. I don't know how he's hitting me though. Alright, dude. Yeah, those are getting increasingly annoying. I'm not really a big fan of this guy. Damn! Damn! Dude, I literally hit you, bro. Ooh, that was nice. Alright, I am able to parry a couple of, sorry, I was like completely silent during that. I'm trying to be locked in right now. Unfortunately, he does have some strength about him, you know, which we cannot undermine.
Sister, I know you are there. After your departure, and may the on your...
Thanks, dude. Mother of God. Damn, dude. I literally went out for it, bro. Get up. There's something I could have done there. Alright, we're getting a little bit better. I unfortunately was not able to really note where his health bar was, but all in all, I'm happy with the performance that we have so far. Very happy with that.
Sister of and on.
Yep, I don't really need to hear that. Dude, I missed my combo. That's actually hilarious. Dude, you need to like stop taking so long to drink your fucking flasks, bro. Yeah, that was a shit run. I don't know why he takes fucking 35 minutes to gulp down a flask, bro. If my life depended on it, taking them like shots. Taking them like shots, guys.
Up and on.
On, you. Up then, on. Come on, come at me, bro. Mother of God. My flash, boy. Dude, stop fucking hitting the goddamn. I'm gonna fucking kill myself, guys. Yeah, that's so fucking ass, dude. That is so ass, bro. I was doing so good, and then all of a sudden it was just like bang, 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 getting hit with everything. Oh, that is so frustrating. I don't want to hear this.
Up and on.
Do I just need to be like careful, I guess? at me, bro. I can't get up. I can't do anything. I literally can't do anything. I'm trying to play such a clean game right now, and this dude's just beating me while I'm down. How annoying is this guy?
On.
On. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, there goes all my health. Dude, what is he doing? What is he doing? Like, why are his attacks going straight through me, bro? Why are they going straight through me? Oh, God. This is what, take 6 now of this boss fight? Is getting extremely annoying.
Sister, and on your...
Let's go, come on. Come at me, bro. Fucking gotta hit the goddamn lightning plane, and then here it goes. Yep. I parried him. Did you guys not see that? I literally just parried that attack, and then he's still able to hit me faster than I'm able to hit him.
Sister, I know of and on your...
I'm playing a fairly clean game, but then once he gets this first hit on me, it's like it's over, bro. same. He's just grunting and grunting and grunting like a tennis player or something, dude. Like that one. Fragment of real skills. Attacks from behind. I like that one. Yeah. What is this one again? Yeah, so I can't really use that here. Grant some protection against flames. Lightning attacks. I like that. I think that's everything that he has.
Off and on.
Yeah, I'm good. God, dude. That's it. There's actually nothing I could have done there. He's just like cornering me and then just obliterating me. Oh goodness, I don't know how much longer I have of this. Look at that, 16161.
After your and may the on your gut.
Let's go. that's going to be the end of this playthrough. Unfortunately, I've kept you guys long enough. We have made it to what might be the hardest boss fight that I have faced so far in this game. I think the last time I played, the last playthrough, that one took about maybe 8 or 9 tries. I think we're already on like 10 or something like that. You know, someone can, if they can count for me, that'd be great. But yeah, definitely not an easy one, even despite having the new lightning resistant attachment there. But yeah, hopefully with the next playthrough, we'll start off in this point, and then we'll really see how long it takes. I've started to memorize a good portion of those moves, but there's just that one, you know, that I can't get it down. I can't parry it, can't dodge, can't do anything. So, and then you know, like we saw, once he gets you down, it's over. So, um, but with the next playthrough in mind, hopefully we can get past this point and shake it up a little bit with the playthrough setting. So thank you guys so much for following along and kind of keep staying up to date with my playthrough here. And yeah, feel free to let me know if there's anything that I'm missing out on that could definitely help me out in this. But for now, look forward to seeing you guys next time. So thank you so much. Take care. See you later. Adios.